How would you like to save $150 by buying the right high-quality guitar cable? You might be thinking, wait a minute, guitar cables don't even cost that much. How could I possibly save that much? Well, in this video, I want to show you how you can save $150 by choosing the right high-quality guitar cable. I want to also show you what to look and listen for when you're looking for your cable, and I want to show you what brand I personally recommend, what I use, and where you can get it. Hey, I'm Derek at 5 Minute Music, and I was talking to somebody the other day, and we were talking about guitar cables, and he is a guitar repair guy and plays in a band, and come to find out, he and I use the same brand of cable. And we both found that these cables sound great, they're really high quality, and they last a long time. So I want to tell you, how can you find the cable that's right for you that will save you a ton of money? So the first thing I would say is look for a cable that has a lifetime warranty. That might not be what you expected me to say, but it's true. If you can find a company that stands behind its gear, you're going to have the same cable for a long time because you buy it. If something goes wrong, you send it back and you get a new one. That right there is the first money saver for you. Buy once, buy quality, and that's the last time you have to buy it. I also would recommend, talking about the specific cable itself, to look for a braided nylon cable. If you're doing a molded cable, that's good too, but make sure it's really good. Like this one right here. Take a look at this. This is braided nylon. You see that? It's pretty, huh? So this braided nylon has held up really well. It's high quality. It doesn't pick. It doesn't get crimped any, and it unfolds really well. It rolls up really nicely and unfolds really well. So look for that braided nylon. But don't just stop there. Also look for reinforced connectors. See this right here? You've got the braided nylon. See that, the blue part? Well, the black part there, they've got the reinforced rubber part over it that goes all the way up to right about right here underneath the metal. And in my experience with the cables, if something's going to go wrong, if you're going to get some bad sound out of it, clicks and pops, it's often going to be right here at the connection. Well, this little bit of reinforcement helps to keep it tight so it's not going to crimp, fall apart. It really helps to reinforce it. So I would look for that. And now I want to show you what to listen for. A lot of people don't do this. They just get a cable and just don't think anything about it. But when you get a cable, if you can, get your guitar, plug in, make sure the jack on your guitar is solid so you don't have any clicks and pops here. So you plug in, get an amp. This is a Fender Champion 20 amp that I'm plugging into. And what you need to do when you play, so take the cable from right here and get some sound going. Okay, there you go. Now jiggle it all the way down. Just keep going through it. And you're listening for any clicks or pops. Okay? If there is a crimp in the cord, or if the connectors aren't soldered well, if they're not solid, or if they're broken somehow, maybe somebody was using it in the store, it's going to click. It's going to click and pop. So you keep going all the way through. All right. Here we go. We're down to the last bit. All the way to right here. There you go. I went from my guitar, that connector, all the way down the cable to that connector there. So that is going to reveal, is it solid? Are there any pops, clicks? Is there anything wrong with it? This cable is good. You saw it did not click or pop all the way through it. So real quick, I got a question of the day for you. What cable do you use and how long have you been using it? You can just put that in the comments below. Now I want to tell you the cable that I personally have used for over 15 years and that I recommend, and that the guy at the guitar shop that he uses, is the Spectraflex cables. And I'll show you right here. Boom. Look at that. There it is right there. See it written on the reinforced part? Spectraflex. The Spectraflex cables come with a lifetime warranty. This is the original series. The original series has the braided nylon. They have great reinforced connectors, and they're just great quality. And I've never had trouble with this cable. I have had this exact cable is the one I've been using for 15 years. I've never had any trouble with it. But if I ever did, I go back to the guitar shop, hand it to them, I get a new one, no additional charge. So I've bought one cable that I will use for the rest of my life. That's how you end up saving money. You buy a cheap cable for $15. A year later, you have to buy another one. 2 years later, after that, you buy another one. Every year or so, you realize you're buying another one. Well, fast forward 10 years, that's $150. 20 years, that could be $300. Even if you didn't have to replace it every year, even if you replace it every 2 years, after 20 years, you're going to have to pay a good bit of money. And then you just keep going. You're going to keep buying, however long you play guitar, which hopefully is for the rest of your life. You're going to be spending a ton of money. Buy quality, buy once. You don't have to worry about it. Peace of mind, good quality, saves you money. That is how you can save $150 before you know it. So if you have found this video helpful or interesting, please subscribe and hit the bell. And of course, if you get one of these nice new cables, you're going to need an amp to plug it in. If you've been looking for an amp, I'm going to put a video up real quick for my review of the Fender Champion 20. It's a great little amp. You might need something to plug into. If you do, check that video out. Thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. God bless.